Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the second episode of Uma Musume Pretty Derby. And it seems like not too long ago I reacted to the first episode. That's kind of funny, but anyway, what happened in the last episode? It was amazing. We had our main character special week, go to the big city, go to her new horse school, meet lots of new characters. She, of course, before that, she just met Silent Suzuka. Well, she saw her in the race and saw her win, fell in love. It was great. They had their winning idol concert because apparently the winners have idol concerts. I guess that's just how horse races go. Uh, you know. But she did eventually make it to the school, saw a bunch of her classmates, decided she wanted to be on the same team as Wriggle, did the test to try to get on there, but only the winner of that race could get onto the Wriggle team, which was El Condor Pasa, the American mask horse, who was I assume she's childhood friends with the Grass Wonder, who is already on the team, so that makes sense that it would go in that direction. But Suzuka actually left that team, went to the Spica team, which is what Special Week did end up joining after they kidnapped her. And yeah, it all works out. And I assume, what was her name? Urara, I think she might join Spica as well. She's not already a part of that team. So yeah, that's pretty much, that was pretty much the last episode. So let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Right where we left off. Yeah. It seemed pretty serious to me. They have an interesting relationship with their trainer. I think it's your turn to step on him. Probably what he's waiting for. Ooh, they're gonna be walking together? Of course not. I'm calm, cool, and collected. He's also taller than you. You can also sing, so don't sell yourself short. And not just because you're taller. I know, right? It's like a dream come true. I'm so proud of you. Gonna share rooms with Suzuka? Yep, yeah, of course. I'd be surprised if it was anything else. Yeah, now it's gotta move on to same bed and we'll be set. But the beds are fairly small, so probably not. uh, Tell her about your first time with other girls, yeah. Soon. Soon. Yes. Possibly more. We'll see how things go. Opening? Opening. Can't wait for Special Week to have her idol performance in the show. Oh, such a great shot. But yeah, pretty much confirmation that this was the opening, which it was obvious, but hopefully that means we get to see the ED at the end, where you usually do find it. Seiyun Sky, stay awake. Yeah, the reason why I assume Grass Wonder and El Condor Pasa are childhood friends just because the way they interacted in the class when we were first introduced to the girls in class. I just kind of got the vibe. But yes. Special Week's now on Spica Team with Scarlet. The names are so hard to remember. Scarlet, Goldship, and what was the other one? Vodka. And Suzuka, of course. So, I assume we'll get a lot of them. A debut race out of nowhere. A flashback. And she was even more adorable in the past. So then I wasn't sure it was possible, but clearly it is. Best 2 out of 3. Oh, the bird talks. That actually scared me a little bit. Yeah, she's your new roommate, so of course she's gonna make sure you wake up in time, because she's a good person like that. I like that. It's like going to school with toast in your mouth, but horse themed. That's good. I love this anime. It's a little bit early to call this anime of the season because a lot of things haven't aired yet, but it's good. Gonna call it Sky for short. Sounds good. Oh wow. Seems a bit intimidating. A triple crown horse girl. It sounds like a lewd position. Say air groove. Wonder what they want. Symboli Rudolph. Yeah. Is it? Just nod and get through it. Yeah, totally, to at least half of it. Hokkaido. Was she a legendary horse racer? Yeah, so I've heard. Of course. Oh? Somebody's hiding. Are they shy? Tokai Teo. Totally. I had read it, but I didn't quite get it. Very polite. Yeah, but will there come a time where I understand it? That's the real question. I've never seen so many books before in my life. McQueen. Ooh, a pool. Sounds promising. I somehow doubt that. Well, they're all washed up. Maybe we should save the pool for last. There really are a lot of names they're expecting me to remember. Next time for sure. Yes. Pretty cool. I was gonna call her Rudolph. I get the impression you admire her. Or just love her, yeah, that works too. In fact, that's better. Ah, I may have actually paused the video for like half a second, so. Twister? I approve of this school, this team. Of course, there's lots of points. Don't question it. Yes. Of course. And I like how he's in the perfect position to observe that. She's like, I chose the wrong team. That team looks a lot funner. It may not look like it, but I assure you this is intensive training. Don't crowd me. Yeah, we're going full training arc now. You know, show kind of reminds me of, like if you combine Kimono Friends with Keijo. Like, that thought just kind of came to my mind just now. Well, that was a long day. Let's just get to bed. I was busy watching her as she left, but sure, I guess. Oh? She's a bit special, you might say. Oh, definitely. Yeah, what about... aside from the bird? In other words, sleep in the same bed with her and cuddle. That's what she's getting at here. If you couldn't read between the lines. Luckily, I can for you, so... Of course, writing more letters to her mother. It sounds confusing. What kind of trainer are you? Yeah, can't really forget that plan. So pretty much giving her the freedom. This is her debut race, though. Horseshoes. Yes, horseshoes. This anime's amazing. Yes, hug her or something. It's not really the issue. She just wants to help. Oh. Oh. Uh, So that's why the mother she's around isn't a horse girl. That makes sense. uh, so because she was never really around other horse girls, she probably admired the racehorses even more. Aha! Oh, that's amazing, though. Really great mother-daughter dynamic, though. Huh. That's really cool. I didn't really expect this kind of backstory for her. It's good, though. Yeah, that would be interesting. But yeah, it's very creative backstory. Very non-traditional household, you might say. Pretty much her entire team there rooting her on. You probably shouldn't have done that. Special week. She's special, but she's not weak. Yeah, it's to be expected. It's a great walk, though. Now just throw it off all cool like Suzuka did. But I guess it's not as easy as it looks. Uh, Special week, gambare. Yeah, you're the one that should do it. On all four, I approve. Honestly, that's how they should be racing, down on all four, but they're not going to do that. Be amazed if they did, but lucky 14. Was that obvious? uh, when I first saw Suzuka, I feel like I misguessed her personality a bit. I actually really like her, though. I thought she'd be more cold when I first saw her up there. But no, I think I misjudged her a bit. Already looking a bit more confident. Yes. It's almost like the girl she loves had a nice heart-to-heart talk with her. I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to myself. Stop being so mean. Okay, not quite as much of a slow start as last time. Now just think of Suzuka and get your power boost. That's great. Don't think, it wouldn't help you anyway. Just run. Great trainer. I mean, he's not wrong or anything, just... Rude. Good to know. I don't like that smirk. Of course, more dirty tactics, literally. Dodging skills like we saw in the, yeah, in the training I was about to say. I'm like, when I came back. Queen Berry is also an interesting name. Yes, just run. Yep, she's fast. Come on. You can do it. Pass her, please pass her. I want to see look at her face as you win, as you beat her. Like I try kicking more dirt at her. No, you're not. You're gonna lose. You're gonna get wrecked. Yes, get wrecked. That's what happens when you try to play dirty. Come on, guys, you can join me anytime. There we go. That is a roar of the crowd. And now she has a lot of new fans. And drenched in all that delicious looking sweat. Yes, indeed. A new star. She is. It doesn't work that way, ladies. We're gonna wreck Team Wriggle and become the new strongest team at the school. Well, why wouldn't he? He was a girl that was Suzuka's trainer, I think. I mean, she's already a diamond. Did you see her sparkling? I mean, it might have been a sweat, but... wouldn't have to tell me twice to hold her tight. Of course, preferably special week to do so. And man, she is just so happy right now. Oh right, the winning concert. I forgot about that. Yeah, she's gotta do that now. That's gonna be good. And that's a gorgeous looking stage too. Oh man, if she was nervous before. Oh no. This should be great though, nonetheless. I have faith in her. It'll be great, don't worry. Just sing words and move around, it'll be fine. Just wing it. She's great. And even Suzuka likes her. Oh no, that wasn't covered in training. Oh, you're not ending it on me now. That episode's like 5 minutes long. Well, they better continue off that performance in the next episode. Yeah, pretty much all of Spica team. Well, I don't know, were those two last members Spica members? I don't know. Is that a healthy diet for a racehorse? Man, they like fighting. Experience, which Special Week will eventually have. Also a very good ED. Are they playing Uno? Like a variation of it? No, thank you. This isn't K-On! I love this show. That's right, bend over that table. And Scarlet and Vodka totally love each other as well. Very obvious. An exhausting round of gaming. Oh wow, I love those bedroom eyes Suzuka's giving her. So that was the second episode of Uma Musume Pretty Derby. Another fantastic episode. This time the focus was on pretty much preparing for Special Week's debut race. So that is what most of it was. And we even got a bit more into her backstory. Apparently she has two mothers. Her biological mother who died not too long after giving birth to her, and then her other mother who was the one that raised her. So definitely not a typical household or anything. And it was just really great just seeing those flashbacks of the blonde mother training her pretty much. We saw her like dragging a tire with her sitting on it. We saw her like practicing tackling her, practicing dodging water balloons with like mud in them, I think, or something. And like one scene when it splashes even bit on to the mother's eye, and they were all both just rolling around, and that was great. I really love that that montage of my cats moving around in the background. But anyway, yeah, it's really good stuff. I'm really glad we delved into her backstory. And very interesting backstory as well. So yeah, with the episode, we also had her get called to the student council room where she talked with the student council president, Rudolph. And she just kind of welcomed her there, said what the school's about, with their expectations and stuff like that, and kind of had what was her name, Toi, something like that. She just kind of showed her around, including the pool where they all got splashed and just drenched, and just kind of her just getting used to the school and everything. And you had the one girl have a conversation with Suzuka about some stuff about Special Week circumstances and wanting Suzuka as her roommate to help her out, pretty much to be there for her. And Suzuka was more than happy to do so. And yeah, Suzuka is a bit of a different character than I had initially thought. I thought she'd be a bit colder, a bit more, aloof, not really wanting to be involved at all with Special Week is kind of how I thought that was going to go, and I was certainly wrong. She's a lot more, caring and helpful, and just, yeah, she's a really nice character. And I look forward to seeing those two grow closer as the series continues. But we did eventually get the debut race. Of course, Special Week again had a bit of a slow start, but she was able to recover, and in the end, she won. Even though the one girl with the eye patch was very aggressive in her tactics, like kicking dirt at her, trying to ram into her, just all sorts of unpleasant stuff. But as we saw in the flashback, nothing she hasn't experienced before with training with her mother. And yeah, she ended up winning, getting lots of new fans. Tons of people now love her, and she got to have to do. She won, so she got to do the winning concert. Unfortunately, she did not practice with that, at all, not with her mother, not with her teammates. She's now up on stage. So I do hope next episode we do continue with that. We get to see her try to do her best. I hope they don't just skip over that and say, yeah, that concert was really awkward, wasn't it? No, I hope we don't do that. I hope we actually get to see it. Either way, I'm sure we'll see more concerts of her in the future. Eventually we'll get to the point where she's really good at it and she is able to put on a proper performance. I'm sure we'll get that eventually, but I just hope to see this this disaster of a concert in more detail in the next episode. We can hope, right? But yes, like I said, we did get more into her backstory. So part of that was just her not having horse girl friends, because her mother, who was the only horse girl she would have been around, died when she was an early age, so she obviously didn't really interact with her much. So that kind of I'm sure that has a lot to do with why she got so admired the horse girls on TV, because the racehorses, because they were horse girls that she could see, she could look up to them. So she had something to aspire towards, and now that she's actually at the school, she gets to be able to be around tons of other horse girls and gets to make friends, and it's really great. Really happy, and then she won her debut race to make her even happier. She has Suzuka as a roommate and on her team, so honestly, Special Week should be on cloud 9. Everything's really going for her, going well for her at the moment. It's pretty much the best time of her life, I might say. Although, of course, it's a little bit lonely being separated from her mother, but she is able to write her letters and stuff. So again, that's not too bad, and she might even come by at some point as some kind of, special parents, event where parents can come by and see the kids. That would be cool if we had something like that, some kind of culture festival type deal. I don't know exactly how the school works, because it's not exactly a typical Japanese high school. It's very much for the racehorses. Oh yeah, we also found out about something called Triple Crown Horses, something like that, some kind of special title you get for winning 3 G1 races, or something like that, which is something that's that some named characters have been, like the student council president Rudolph. So that might be something more of a near-term goal for Special Week to go for. who knows, I don't think she straight up said that was a name of hers. Like, all we've really gotten for her is she wants to be the best in Japan because of the promise she made with the mother. And yeah, anyway, like I said, really good episode. A very good series. I can see a lot of people taking one look at this, at the MyAnimeLIst page of this show, and thinking that it's not very good. It's not worth watching. But I think if they actually watched it, they might be a bit surprised on how good it is. So, I mean, I know I was. Of course, I know I'm not the typical anime fan, because I very frequently really love shows that I see people not love. But anyway, I'm rambling at this point. Can't wait for the next episode. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, the Dragon of Oshu, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon, and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.